I am here at the entrance to Buck Island Ranch, Archbold's 10,500 acre working cattle ranch. It's a ranch, it's a nature preserve, and it's a biological field station. On the sign, you can see it says 2S. That's the Buck Island brand. It stands for Two Sons, the two brothers that started this ranch back in the 1940s. Buck Island is one of my favorite places anywhere, and I'm excited to show you around. Let's go. One of the first things you notice when you visit the ranch is the landscape. It is very flat. It's open. There's not a lot of trees. You do see cabbage palms in the distance and some live oaks. You also notice that it's not filled with cows. We have about 3,000 mama cows here, and we have calves, we have bulls, but there's a lot of space for them to move around in, and we move them from pasture to pasture. It's not that this is on an especially environmental ranch. It's just a typical ranch for this part of Florida, and that's how they work. Lots of space. So they are agricultural, but they are also wonderful natural areas for panthers and bears and all kinds of other critters to move through. I want to get to one of our carbon eddy flux towers, but it seems the only way I can figure out how to get there by walking is to go through this ditch right here. So I am gonna do it, all for you. I'm walking through the ditch. I'm walking through the ditch. I hope an alligator doesn't bite me as I walk through the ditch. I now realize there are more ditches on the way to the tower than I thought, but we are going to make it there. This is ditch number 2 behind me. We made it to the tower. This is one of Buck Island's 5 carbon eddy flux towers. These are like super duper weather stations. You can see they look a little bit like something that you would put on Mars. They are taking regular weather data like the temperature and rainfall, but they're also measuring greenhouse gas emissions, specifically carbon dioxide. We put them in different parts of our property in order to see how our land management practices, like how many cows we put out there, will affect the greenhouse gases. They can measure whether the carbon dioxide is going up into the atmosphere and we're producing it, or whether it's being taken in by the plants and being sequestered in the ground. So they're measuring both of those things. Pretty cool, right? So glad I got to show you that. Now I'm gonna head back across the field through the 5 ditches to my vehicle and see what else we can find. At the end of our long driveway, we come to some offices and buildings. There's a pasture with horses and a beautiful lake right here. These buildings behind me are actually houses. We do have cowboys and researchers living here and raising their families here. It's a reminder that sustainability is not just about the environment, but it's also about the economy and culture and families. At Buck Island Ranch, we are trying to support all 3. Now let's go take a look at those horses. I've got this beautiful horse right here. This is one of the horses that still get used to work cattle here at Buck Island. Of course, the cowboys and the cowgirls have trucks and other kinds of vehicles, but if you need to get in and out of a ditch to get your cows, a horse is still the best way to do it. Behind me is Buck Island Billy, a 3-month-old cracker horse full. Mary Margaret is our horse trainer. This is her horse, and maybe she'll let us get a little closer.
Hey everybody, my name is Mary Margaret Hardy. I'm the ranch operations assistant out here at Buck Island Ranch. She is having a ball letting me love on her and scratch her. I fed her some sweet feed earlier, so she's trying to lick it off my hand.